Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Los Santos. I'm James Knight with what you need to know. In the last few episodes now, we've been following the rise in car thefts throughout the city, allegedly being performed by a small crime ring. City entrepreneur Tony B caught up with one of these would be test drivers and offered him a lesson in how we get things solved in Los Santos. Should people hear from Cam Schmidt in the near future, you only need to remind them that if they play a stupid game, they'll win a stupid prize. Never went to rest, Tony B set out to hold a trivia night last week. With many competitors putting their knowledge to the test, Little Soul's own LSF took the first place prize. Stay strapped or get clapped? More like read a book or get cooked. Another pop up car meet in the city. Be on the lookout for more of these being hosted by local businesses as the summer weather drives more people outside. In the hills recently, a wine tasting was held at the vineyard, showcasing all the best in new and old wines the state has to offer. Many attendees reported they don't remember being at the event.
Oh, yeah,
Of course.
Also, like,
Ow!
Yeah, appreciate you.
Stop hitting me.
Wait, are you bottling his blood into these bottles of wine? Is this what's happening?
Weazel News is brought to you by Weazel News is also brought to you by Chihuahua Hot Dogs. They got the meat you cannot beat. And now, with your sports and entertainment news, here's your boy, Weazel.
Thanks, James. First, we've got some fresh music to grace your ears. Coming hot out of the barrio is JoJo with Fuck With Me, a direct and all-out track that calls out those who hide behind their anonymity on Life Invader. Featuring an ominous but hard-hitting beat, JoJo doesn't mess around in getting the message across. Now, music isn't the only thing coming out of the barrio, as you can add high-octane go-karts to the mix. Hosted by the Vagos, citizens of LS could sign up to compete in a small league of races in an equally small vehicle, featuring a 4-stroke Batty engine. Races were each kitted out with their very own Dinka Vito Classic and took to the track. Here's your favorite river safety expert, Estela Lopez, with more.
Hola, bienvenidos a Barrio Kart or annual Barrio Kart. This is the third time we're running this, hosted by the Vagos down in the south side. It's been a great turnout this time around. It's been a great turnout every time around, to be honest with you. Everybody's here racing and having a good time. We have comidas and bebidas around, músicas around, and it's a good event all around. Yeah, buena suerte to all the racers.
Citizens felt as though they were back in the good old days of birthday party go-karting. The cigarette smoke, the broken shins, but with the added bonus of no adult supervision. Thank you again to the Vagos for hosting this amazing event, and to all the sponsors for helping make it happen. Are you watching all these motorsports events and wondering how these motoring monsters work? Head over to the Weazel Network and check out Redline, where we deep dive into some of the greatest automobiles in Los Santos. Well, I'm all out of time for this segment, but I've been your Kush King, Weazel. Back to you, James.
Was PDM the victim of an unprovoked attack? Our investigators attended the scene after a massive chain of explosions took out most of their parking lot. Fortunately, PDM specializes in selling brand new and used vehicles. In what could be related news, a bomb threat was received by our Weazel News tip line. When arriving upon the area threatened, though, our investigators were unable to find any evidence of a bomb or recent explosion. You too can contact us through the Weasel News tip line with anything of interest you see by finding it in your phone's contacts under the Services tab. The Department of Justice is hiring. If you have an interest in law enforcement, court proceedings, or justice, apply today with the DOJ.
How's it going, Los Santos? We Jesus here, and today I'm here with Bobby Bobson. How's it going today, Bobby?
Pretty good, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Why did you want to talk to us today, Bobby?
So, as of the recent events, as what's happened with our investment business, I'd like to kind of clarify some things that have happened because we have a lot of people on Life Invader who are speculating and assuming things that have happened, and I'd just like to kind of clear us up and show how I'm trying to fix everything that's what happened.
Okay. Well, the floor's yours, man. Go for it.
Okay, so the story starts with so we had an employee called Nick Mosher. He's been with us from the start. Came in one day after a bit of a meeting and came into my office and then checked the bank account and it was all removed. Nick had ran off with all the funds.
Oh no.
After I called him multiple times, messaged him, no response. So that's obviously when I went to like the lawyers and stuff like that and the LSPD and got them reached out. There's a lot of people kind of speculating and like assuming that it was like a scam, it wasn't a real business to begin with, that kind of thing.
Right.
But I'm just trying to be as open as possible. I've been responding to the people on Life Invader and trying to prove that to them. He did steal millions worth of dollars though, so like obviously I'm not going to be able to fully fund that currently by myself.
Okay, well, it's good to hear that even through all these events, you're still trying to hold true to your values of the business and getting the money back to your clients as it should be. Do you have any final words for the public of Los Santos?
Yes. I'd like if anyone has any questions or like wants to know a little bit more, and like I'm happy to answer any questions and be as transparent as possible. So if anyone can reach out if you need to. Or anything like that to ask questions, you can do. I'm happy to answer anything.
Sounds good. Well, the best of luck to you in your future endeavors, and I hope you manage to get to the bottom of all this and get the money back to the rightful owners, which you will. But that's it from me here. Back to you guys in the studio.
A Sasquatch was spotted up in the forest near Paleto Bay. The Sam Squatch seemed friendly to our camera operators, and nearby local citizen Daryl Bobby offered his assistance in trying to sue the Saskalanche. Through many efforts, the Savalanche managed to keep evading capture. Daryl Bobby is now determined to fight the Sam Delanche at any cost. Please reach out to Weasel News if you have any information on the Sapsnatch.
Oh shit.
Oh, he did not like that.
Did you?
What'd you do to him, man? You're gonna piss him off.
Did you give him a footlong?
No, I gave him a shave.
Brother.
Okay, that was freaky.
Oh my god.
James, he just talked. James, he just
I
talked.
heard it. I heard it. Sure did.
Brother.
I scared him by taking off the mask.
Hey man, is this the boat to Kaya?
No man. KO's port's closed. The seas are too rough.
Oh shit, I'm just gonna swim it then, man.
You can't make it. There's too many sharks.
There goes another one.
Yeah, I made the guy Perico, man. Oh,
With the Blaine County Sheriff's election now open, we were at the recent debates to show the public who the candidates are and who might do the best job as sheriff.
Captain Justin Judd Maury, we have Sergeant Saeed Rahman Habibi, and we also have Captain Woodsy, all tenured members of the department here.
Hello, everyone. For those of thou that live under thy rock, I am the formerly known Lieutenant Darrell Wood, Blaine County Sheriff Office. I stand before you today to tell you I have clear devotion in my ambition of the revival of the British civility and governance across America. Rally behind me, people, and together let's make Blaine County and America British again. God save the King and bless Blaine County.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, hello. As you know, my very short name is السيد عبد الرحمن الرحيم بن علي طالب بن أحمد الخميني بن مصطفى سليماني الحسيني بن نواس الحمادي الكبير الصغير. I'm very honored to present myself today as a candidate for the sheriff's position. You know, as most of you know, hopefully you know that I'm the assistant
What's his
SWAT
name again?
commander.
Zohan?
Yeah. Now I'm, I'm very deeply enriched with my experience as a SWAT assistant commander, and hopefully I can help that. And obviously my extensive name reflects my rich cultural heritage. It had the values of honor, like resilience and leadership, and hopefully I can show that as the next sheriff. Thank you.
Me, Captain Justin Judd with the BCS. I'll tell you a bit about myself. Come all the way from the great state. Can y'all hear me on this thing?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Y'all hear me on that thing? Can you hear me, man? Y'all hear me out there? Yeah. Can I hear me more?
Unfortunately.
I can hear you, fella.
All right.
Yeah, they can hear you.
Captain Justin Judd with the BCSO. Tell you a bit about myself. I come from the great state of North Yankton. Been with the BCSO for about coming on 2 years now. I made it to captain because I'm goddamn fit for the job, all right? What I'm gonna do as sheriff is what I've been doing. And that's protecting folk and making sure their best interests are aligned with what the USA wants and what the BCSO want, and what everybody wants to keep everybody safe and sound, fellas, all right? Thank you, kindly roll tap.
That's it for another episode. Remember, see it, say it, we pay it. From all of us here at Weazel News, thanks for watching.